What you are about to watch is still an open investigation, and at this time, I don't know the truth, but I'm trying to find out. I'm not making any allegations against anyone in this video. I'm only considering the different possible scenarios, and just because I believe one scenario over the other doesn't mean I actually have any proof of it, yet. If anyone knows anything or saw anything about what you're about to watch and would like to reach out anonymously, please email me at therandompatriot@gmail.com or find me on Facebook and send me a message. So, according to a man named Michael Stringfellow, and according to the Jacksonville Police Department, Michael was driving his company van when he noticed a man named Dallas Kellums laying on the side of the road and bleeding from his head. Now, Michael says he stops the van to help Dallas when Dallas pulls a pistol and steals Michael's work van. Now, Dallas remembers something a little different. He says that's a lie. Dallas says that he was riding his electric skateboard down the road to go see his kids at the water park when a white van hits him. He doesn't remember much after this because of the multiple skull fractures, but he does remember after he was hit, people dressed in blue shirts carrying him and loading him into a white vehicle before police arrive. He thought it was EMS or fire department. It wasn't. Now, at this time, we don't even know who initially called the police, but when the police arrive on scene, the van is still on scene, just feet away from where Dallas was allegedly hit by the van, where his skateboard still is, laying next to a pool of blood in the road. And the only person in the van when cops arrive is an unconscious Dallas Kellums. First, we're going to watch the body cams, and then we're going to talk to Dallas.
Is he still in it? What? It doesn't work. Directly in front of First Baptist Church. He is in this vehicle? I can't see shit either. Hang on.
Units on 14, we have medics holding back in the area. 10-4, still trying to get a visual on that. 10-4.
340, I'm going to be making my way by in front of the sign.
10-4, sorry. Still can't see anything through the driver's window.
Negative. I don't see anything in the front seat.
Put your hands out the window!
314, individual's not complying. He's only showing me his left hand.
340, I'm on the passenger side and can see him. That's the only hand that he's got up where I can see either.
314, which one of you has the pepper ball?
I don't. 346 looks like he's going back to get it. That driver's side window's cracked enough that it should work.
Does your PA work?
346, does your PA work?
10-4.
Thought it was good cover.
314.
332. Get on your PA, see if you can get him to his hands up.
He just keeps waving that left hand. I can't see anything in the right. So he had a skateboarding accident and then stole somebody's van.
Put your hands out the window!
Keep your hands out the window. Both hands out the window.
He can hear the windows down.
Got no compliance.
Use the pepper ball and break out that back window. Is it gonna break?
It may have a divider where it won't go up in there. I try to shoot it in that front window that's open.
314, we're going to attempt to deploy some pepper ball through the front driver window.
Dallas has been laying in the van completely unconscious with a brain bleed for at least 20 minutes by my guess. So the officers decide to start shooting him with pepper balls to get a response.
Did he even move?
No.
You see any movement?
He's moving, he's moving, he's moving. 340, I got movement.
He's withdrawal back into the car. I can see one hand.
340, he's just rubbing his forehead. I can see both hands. He doesn't have anything in his hands.
Stick both hands out the window. Stick both of your hands out the
340, it
window.
looks like he's trying to start that van back up. Is Ortiz reloading? Is Ortiz reloading? I don't see anything now. If the glass break doesn't work, you could probably use the beanbag angled at where you're at. It wouldn't hit him at that angle. Yeah, that's fine. I'll let you step up here and you can have cover. There it goes. There we go. Keep going. 340's got that van started. 340, he's leaving. Head out, Cannon. Hey, he's not even out of the parking lot. Don't move, Sarge.
Vision to block this entrance.
Now, eventually, Dallas does wake up. The pepper balls do work, and Dallas appears to wake up in a panic. He starts the van, and in what appears to be an attempt to escape, he drives the van to the opposite side of the church parking lot before exiting the van.
Get on the ground now! Get on the ground! Get on the ground now!
I didn't do anything.
Get on the ground!
I can't see.
Take him forward.
Or you will be tased.
Lay down on the ground!
Or you'll be
Please don't
tased.
tase me.
Don't move your hand.
me.
Lay on the ground or you're going to be tased.
It's hot.
Lay on the ground. Put your hands above your head.
Ow.
Put your hands above your head.
Burn me.
Stop fucking reaching.
Stop,
Stop.
please. I'm down. It's burning me.
Roll it my way.
It's burning me. It's burning me. Ow.
Watch out,
Please
Mason.
get off me. Ow. Ow. Please.
Somebody get these arms.
Ow. Stop. Please. I'm not doing it after this. Ow. Stop me. Y'all, please. Stop it. I'm burning. Stop me. Please. Get it on. Ow. Stop it. Why are y'all doing this? Ow.
Got lip.
Ow. Ow. Y'all, why are y'all doing this? I'm burning. Y'all,
I got one
get me off
leg.
the ground, please. Please, y'all, get me off the ground.
It's the middle of July in Arkansas. According to online records, it's approximately 100 degrees out right now. That pavement is hot.
Please, get me off the ground. Please. I'm burning, please.
I got the gun in the van.
Please.
Roll
Roll over!
Roll over. Please, get me off the ground. Ow.
The quicker you comply, the quicker you'll get up.
Grab the cup.
I didn't do nothing. I'm burning, y'all. I'm burning. Ow, y'all, I didn't do nothing. I'm burning. Help. Help.
What do you let them get on? Get up.
Please, I'm burning. I'm burning. Please, help me. Ow, I'm burning. Ow. Please,
Get up on
help.
the concrete.
Ow.
Leave them like this.
I'm burning. Please help.
I got the gun in the car.
Okay.
No, I said we leave them like this until medics get here in their cover position.
Please help. I'm burning.
Hey, hold him.
Please
Watch
help.
y'all's hands.
Please help. Ow. 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 Uncle Mark. Perry.
Quit.
Oh, please help, y'all. I'm burning. I'm burning, y'all. Please help me. Ow. What are y'all doing this to me for?
Try to take him off the concrete.
I'm dying, y'all. It burns. Gosh
All right,
damn. Oh.
Watch out.
Ow!
Walk to the bushes.
Me. Ow!
They're in the grass.
Why are y'all doing this to me?
Hoffman.
Ow! Why are y'all doing this to me? Oh, please, y'all stop. Oh, stop, please. Mark! Hey!
10-4, they were responding.
Hey, are those medics coming down the road?
Oh, I'm burning. I'm burning, y'all. Please, help.
Stop.
Please help me. Help me, please.
We're gonna get you help.
Oh, please help me. Please, please help. I can't breathe.
Right now,
I can't breathe.
shit on the inside of the glove.
Please help.
Listen to me. I'm paramedic.
Oh, help me, please. Please help me.
Yep.
Thank you, please.
It's clear.
Please help me. Will y'all please take me home?
We're gonna get you some medical before we go anywhere.
Ow. Ow. Ow, you hurt me.
He's got blood all down his back.
Yeah, he's got blood everywhere.
I don't know where. I'm assuming it's coming from that whack on the
Hey,
front of his
what's
face.
your first name?
Dallas.
Dallas. Look at me and listen to the word. Hold on.
I'm
Listen
listening.
and listen to the words I'm saying. We're gonna stand you up and you're gonna sit on this cot. If you do anything other than what we say, we're gonna dump you on the ground. Do you
Okay,
understand?
please don't.
Stand up.
Buddy,
Wait, who was fighting?
why are y'all doing this to me? Ow, I'm burning. My legs are burning, please, yo.
Move your legs off this
No,
cot.
they're Ortiz's, I think.
Mark Perry. See where Mark Perry is. Man,
Take
I'm happy to see y'all. Oh, man, I'm happy to see y'all.
You take anything today?
No, sir. No, sir.
So aside from falling down on your skateboard, why are we in this situation we're in?
Oh, because I went to, ow, I'm burning, y'all. I'm burning. Give me the shade, please. Please, the shade.
You need to hold still.
My legs are burning.
Dallas, if you move your
Ow.
legs again,
Please
I'm gonna
help me,
pump you into
brother.
this car. Do you
Help me,
understand?
brother. My legs are burning.
I'm gonna strap you into this car if you move your legs again.
Okay. Please help me, dude. Put me in the shade. I'm burning alive out here. I'm burning alive. Please, I beg you. I beg you, dude. I beg you, please put me in the shade. I'm burning. You can have whatever you want. I'll give you whatever you want, dude.
Sorry.
Please put me in the AC. Hey, I'm not going nowhere.
You need to stop.
I'm not going nowhere.
We're gonna move this. We gotta move
I'm dying,
They
y'all.
gotta
I'm
move it up.
burning.
Listen. We're gonna move you up the cot.
Okay, where to?
We're just moving you.
AC? Okay, move it back. Okay, thank you so
All right,
much.
there you go.
Oh, my legs are burning, y'all. Hey, yeah. Man,
Hold still.
my legs are burning. How y'all burning? How I'm burning, y'all? Mark, Perry. Oh, y'all burning. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. I'm burning, y'all. Oh, I'm burning.
Well, they're getting you in this air conditioner, okay? You'll be all right. Sit tight for me.
Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts.
I'm burning all over too, bruh. Huh? I don't know. Hey, Hoff, what kind of gun did he have?
Just took somebody's van.
Well, he had a skateboarding accident, pulled a gun, and took somebody's van. I don't. But he wouldn't show us his hands, so we busted the window out and then shot pepper balls in it.
What's going on, girl?
Not your typical Friday.
Start of our weekend.
Who was it, Glock?
29, check on Block 21.
Yeah, 45 mil.
Hey, don't forget the magazine.
What happened?
I'm the owner. I'm the manager. I'm the driver still. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm the manager.
The driver took off. He said, F that.
Yeah, when I pulled up, he was down by somebody's car. He jumped in the car and they took off when they saw me pull my gun out.
I don't
I
blame
don't
you.
blame him.
I ain't mad at him. Yeah, that's his phone. I know the gun is not ours. I know that much. I
wouldn't mind having it. It's pretty nice if y'all want. Hey, there's a whole bunch of blood on this side.
Oh yeah.
On the mirror, on the sidewalk.
I'm making my way around. Did you take anything today, bud?
Huh?
You take anything today?
No.
No weed, nothing?
So what happened? You were riding your skateboard, your electric skateboard. What's
Yeah,
up with that?
I was riding my electric skateboard.
Yeah.
I got too hot.
You got too hot, so you passed out while riding?
These guys said they would give me a ride, the people that work for the fire department. And the next thing you know,
Hey, he's gonna have to get transported.
Why did they wheel him out?
There's the 700 unit.
72397.
He can follow them to the hospital, but we're not.
1651.
He can't be, he's bleeding like everywhere.
Yeah, he can't refuse.
He's got a head
transport. He's under
injury,
arrest.
and
That's why
come
I
here,
think
Connor.
He's trying to refuse transport to the hospital, but he's under arrest. He
He's
has
under arrest, and he's got to
multiple head
go.
injuries.
he's got a
And he's
huge,
got to go by ambulance. He's not going by us.
Because that's a liability. Yeah, it's a liability issue for us. They're covered because they're EMTs. We're not.
Yeah. He's going to follow y'all to the hospital.
He's gonna strap him down some more with some handcuffs and stuff.
belly shackles.
He's got injuries to his head. Placer County won't take him unless he's cleared by the doctor.
Yeah, he's under
And we
arrest.
can't transport because
Aggravated carjacking.
Oh yeah, I know it's going to jail.
Yeah, we're not allowed to transport.
The wounds he has to his head.
Yeah, but you guys are covered with injuries. We're not.
I got you.
We'll transport people.
Sorry.
Yeah, if he can move his hands to his front.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
he's got a belly chain and
shackles.
Yeah, that's all.
Is that what y'all need? The policy number you
It's
said?
not. It's on the shoulder.
it's just
the
a
stretcher on the side.
All right.
please put some water or something on there. It burns. It burns, y'all.
Again, it's 100 degrees out right now. Watch the cop grab these metal cuffs off the metal hood of the van and place them on Dallas.
Ow, just some water. Some water on it.
Dallas.
Our help out. I can't get going on.
Yeah, it's fine.
Please, just get the cuffs off. Oh, that's, ow. Why so rough? Ow, they're hot. They're hot. Ow. Those are hot, brother. They're burning me. They're burning my ankles. Ow. This is inhumane, y'all. This is inhumane. They're burning. Ow. They're burning me. They are putting burn marks on me, man. Ouch. 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 They're burning. Ow. It burns. Ow. Fuck's sake, that hurts so bad. Oh.
We did a purple gun.
So here's where it gets a little more shady. Dallas thinks he left his house around 3:15. We aren't sure of the exact time of the accident. The first 911 call was just after 4 p.m., and the cops were on scene pretty quick, according to the logs. Also, according to the logs, they got Dallas to the hospital by 5:30. This appears to be a lie, and it seems they may have lied to cover their ass. The body cam we just watched of Peyton Harness is 50 minutes long, and she isn't even the first cop on scene. She arrived after 4 o'clock, and when she left, over 50 minutes later, Dallas isn't even in the ambulance yet. The transport officer, Officer Barker, even says on camera that he didn't even get to the scene until 6:30 to then follow the ambulance to the hospital, which then turned around and went to a different hospital. Why would they lie about this? One reason is it's very important to get a head trauma patient to the hospital within 1 hour. It's called the golden hour rule. And it appears Dallas didn't make it there for about 3 hours, which resulted in permanent injury for Dallas Kellums, which we'll talk about in a second, and almost cost him his life.
So he's got a brain bleed.
Oh, he does? Ooh.
Well,
Dang, that's a bad deal. Because it was after he hit his head, apparently he pulled a gun and took a car.
So then they're gonna say that he's got a defense.
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah. Now y'all have officially said that. So.
Yeah, he officially has a subdural neurosurgery. He's gonna come soon.
So when he goes to court on that,
he's gonna say I had a traumatic brain injury, so I pulled the gun on him and stole their car. Man.
Okay.
It is what it is. He does have a traumatic brain injury.
He does.
Well, and honestly, for this, St. Vincent North would not have been a bad choice, honestly.
Yeah. Well, they told me at first when we left we're going to St. Vincent North. It's okay, cause I followed the medic all the way here. Well, when I seen they passed the exit, I got notified by them saying we're going to UAMS now. So I don't know if on their observation they noticed something that needed to be brought here, or if they felt better. Or...
Well, I mean, they're a narrow institute. At St. Vincent North, they got one. It's supposed to be one of the best brain surgeons in the state.
Your badge should mention that door right there.
What year is it? 92. 92? Okay. Do you know where you're at? Do you know where you're at?
We're going to toes.
We're going to toes. I was thinking on this side too. You lift your leg?
Tell me your name again. What year is it right now? Yeah. Try again. What year is it? Okay. How old are you? Okay. What happened today? Okay.
It was around 1,600 hours. A little bit after, maybe. I think I think they arrested him like at 16:30.
Okay.
So he fell off a skateboard, hit his head.
And have you been with him since then?
No, I got called to transport him. I just know kind of the story of what happened. But I've been here with him, so.
How long have you been around him? Like, how many hours have you been in his presence?
Oh, hours? No, we got here not too long ago. I mean.
Okay. So you didn't see him like around the 4:30 or 5 o'clock, like how he was doing mentally?
When I first got there, it was probably a little bit after 6:30. With the medics, and the medics had him up on the stand.
When Dallas requested the log times, there were redactions made. He was able to later get the unredacted copies, which reveal the info that was redacted on the first copy. And the info that is redacted is a little suspicious. Now, why would a government agency try to hide info like this? On the redacted copy of the logs, at 17:03, which would be 5:03 p.m., redacted. Then again, at 17:28, which would be 5:28 p.m., redacted. Now, if we go to the unredacted copy and look at 17:03 or 5:03 p.m., ER to hospital. And then if we look at 17:28, which would be 5:28 p.m., what does it say? It says at the hospital. However, we just heard the transport officer Barker say that he didn't even get to the scene until 6:30.
So yeah, just kind of walk me through like what you were doing and what happened.
I was riding a motorized skateboard and I was headed to Splash Zone, and I remember turning on the first street, and the last thing I remember before I woke up in the hospital was I looked back and there was a white van, and he hit me in my leg, and when he hit me in my leg, it sent me to the curb, and that's where the blood spot that you seen that's where all that came from. But,
so you were riding this electric scooter. How fast did it go?
30. It goes 30 miles an hour.
And you were riding down the side of the actual road, like not on the sidewalk or anything?
No, I was on the road.
And then next thing you know, this white van's behind you, smacks you in the leg, and then you're waking up
in the hospital.
Well, do you remember anything, or do you just know the body cam and then kind of refer to that? Because one thing I wanted to ask you about is
on the scene. I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember driving. I don't remember.
Do you remember them putting you in the back of the van?
I remember getting hit by.
You should remember getting hit.
I don't remember getting. I remember on the scene, the cops asked me, "How did you get here?" And I told them, I said, 2 firefighters picked me up and put me in a vehicle, in a white car is what I said. But, and then later come to find out, Michael Stringfellow and his guy that was on the scene with him were both wearing dark blue, which is the same color the firefighters were.
Okay.
So that's why I thought it was 2 firefighters.
That's what I wanted to get to. And so Michael Stringfellow, he was the one that was in the van. You're not sure who was with him or if anyone was even with him?
No, I don't know. I know somebody was with him on the scene, but I don't know if somebody was with him when he hit me.
When he hit you.
I don't remember a whole too lot. I woke up in the hospital, and the nurse there, she couldn't tell me. She said, "This is the story we got. We were told by the cops that they stopped to help you, and you picked up a gun and put it in his face and hijacked the car, basically." And she said, "That doesn't make sense to me because you can't even walk now." And this was days later, you know. And even when I got out of the hospital, I had to be wheeled out. With my injury, I was physically impossible to do the things that they said I did.
What was your injuries?
I had 2 skull fractures in my left temporal lobe, and a crushed cochlear, which is the inner ear, holds all your inner ear fluid. So that's why I lost my balance, because all that CSF leaked out onto the concrete. I had 2 skull fractures, crushed cochlear, and my brain shifted left to right 7 millimeters. And I mean, it took 9 months before I could even ride in a car after it, because my brain was literally just bouncing around.
Wow. Until
it builds that mucusy that holds it still, it just bounces. And it changed my life. I can't work anymore. I have seizures. The seizures come not from like epilepsy from light, but from sound.
Does health insurance cover it or anything? Or?
Health insurance covered, 47,000 of the ICU bills, but they didn't cover everything.
Didn't you say your doctor had a note that he was waiting for your what now?
Yeah, it's in my records, and it says that he was bedside awaiting my imminent demise because my organs were shutting down because my brain. How long they had me on the scene is what factored into that, because I know if somebody's on a scene with a head injury, they should get them to the hospital as soon as possible. Well, they tarried around and dilly-dallied until I was almost dead. And the doctor thought I was gonna die, and just by miracle, I came through and am not completely dumb.
That's how fucked up you were.
It was bad.
On the scene. And you're talking, so we all know like what you're saying isn't gonna be 100% accurate. Or you're at least kind of, damn well you're in a haze if your head's like that.
The first thing I said to the cops was, "Boy, I sure am glad to see y'all."
You did say that.
When they walked up there, I said, "Boy, I sure am glad to see y'all." That's not me. That's not me. That was like 12-year-old me maybe got, hit by a bus.
So you're riding your electric skateboard. It's a good day.
Great day.
You're on the way to go see your kids at the water park. You see a van, it hits you. You don't remember what happened, but at one point you do say 2 people wearing blue picked you up and carried you and put you in a car or a van or something like that. It turns out it wasn't the fire department, and whoever picked you up before the police ever got there, because that's not on a dash cam or a body cam, right? And so where the body cam picks up, at least the ones that I've watched, you are passed out inside this van that hits you.
Yeah, unconscious, unresponsive for 28 minutes before they decided to shoot me with the paintballs.
And so is that actually how you woke up, was the pepper balls?
Yeah, and I don't even know if it was the pepper balls, because they got 2 different kinds. They have the glass breaks, and then they have the pepper balls. The glass breaks are only for breaking windows.
So you're riding your skateboard, and next thing you know, you're being pepper balled in a van that's not yours, and your head is fucked up. And do you even know your head's fucked up? Probably not.
No.
And
when I got out of the van, you can see on the videos, when I got out of the van, I tried to walk like I tried to walk and do as they say, put my hands up, but immediately I knew that it wasn't working right, and I reached down, and all of a sudden I just fall, and I go to the ground. And then that's when the cop jumped on me and immediately takes my hand and pushes it into my head and pushes me against the ground.
So the police report, Michael Stringfellow, his version of the story is what?
He said that, he's got 2 different versions really. In one statement, he says that he found me in the parking lot. In the next statement, he says that he found me on the street, on the curb, which that's the one that's true. He found me on the curb because that's where the blood spot was. I didn't move because I couldn't. He says he found me on the curb and he found me in the street, and that he stopped to help me, and pulled a gun in his face, and that I hijacked the truck. Didn't leave the scene. I just stayed in it and sit there. I guess I don't know what he's.
So he says he didn't hit you.
He says he found me.
He says he found you. He is saying he did not hit you. Was there marks on the van?
There was. It was a beatable van, but you can see pictures in the thumb drive that's coming.
I'm waiting on a FOIA request that I haven't received because Stephanie wants to be a.
I don't see why they shouldn't have kept
She wants
the
to be
van.
difficult.
Oh yeah, no, she's gonna be. You press buttons whenever you requested that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, she's definitely trying not to send it to me.
It might even put you on a list, you know.
Oh, I'm already on that list.
Yeah, because.
So Michael Stringfellow says he finds you. He gets out of his van to help you. You pull a pistol out and rob his van from him.
That's what he said.
And then he takes off running. He calls the cops. Well, the cops show up and you're still on the scene in that van.
Yeah, and he
passed out.
He literally points from a blue truck. I don't know where the blue truck came from, but it's the one he was in at the scene after he left and came back. But as soon as the cops come on the scene, he points at the van and then he leaves. He goes home. He lived right down the road. He points at the van that he was in, the discount auto glass van. And as soon as the cops see the van, they go to it with guns and start trying to yell at me to get out. Well, he leaves right then. I don't know what for, whether he had alcohol in his breath or what, but it was the day after his birthday. It's nuts, man. It's nuts because I don't even know this guy. You know, we've been in the same town for 20 years or so, but I've never met this guy. And, you know.
Have you ever robbed anyone at gunpoint before?
No.
Do you have any kind of, do you usually carry a pistol?
I don't own weapons since I was 22 because of the trouble I got in back then. I'm a felon, so I can't own a gun. I don't hunt. I don't do none of that stuff. I did all that when I was younger, and I'm fine with it.
When did that happen?
2015, I got in trouble. I got a lawyer, got drug court, passed drug court with flying colors. I don't know if you know the program. It's a hard program. It takes a lot. And passed drug court with flying colors, and I had been out of trouble working, you know, doing great for 9 years. I'm a plumber. I had my own vehicle. I had a great job at River City Mechanical. You know, I was a plumber, pipe fitter, welder, you know, and I had no reason to hijack anybody or none of that, you know.
So you're not, you aren't known for robbing vans at gunpoint. You're not even known for carrying a pistol. Just to let you know, I actually spoke to 2 people that know you, just kind of as a character witness. They both said that's not your MO. It's not how you are. You aren't known to carry a pistol around and rob people or even act like that. I even spoke to an old Jacksonville police officer who said he knew who you were. He said at worst he's a knucklehead. So that's kind of why it doesn't make sense to rob a van at gunpoint after you get hit. I mean, somebody hit you, right? Or you fell over doing 30, but I don't know, dude. And then, but regardless, somebody came to help you, and then you pull a pistol out that you're not known to carry, and rob his van from him, but then leave, but then not even leave, just stay right there.
Just stay right there. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
So they logged that they had you at the hospital like 2 hours before they actually had you there. Yeah. You didn't know that until you got the unredacted copies.
And I see why they did it, because they stalled me on the scene for so long that my brain injuries just compounded. You know, I was bleeding on the brain as well. So all that pressure is what caused my injuries to be so bad.
And then you get to the hospital and the doctor's like, he's about to die, I'm just waiting for him to die.
Yeah.
You don't die. You get out of the hospital 2 weeks later.
And that's when I get out of the hospital 2 weeks later. A week after that, you know, why didn't you leave somebody outside my door? There's no answer, you know, and I know why. They left me, they thought I was gonna die. I went to jail a week after I got out of the hospital.
You were charged with, what were you charged with?
Aggravated robbery, fleeing, conveyance, and felon in possession of a gun.
I want to go back to you robbing this guy at gunpoint. They do find a pistol in the van.
Yeah,
but
my pistol is
it's not your pistol. It's not registered to you. Is that right?
Right, yeah.
Word on the street is that pistol is not even in evidence anymore. I don't have proof of that. I just heard that through someone that I feel like might know.
Yeah.
I did a FOIA request on it. That's one of the things that Stephanie Friedman hasn't given me yet. I'm still trying to find out like what's up with that pistol. Whose pistol is that? Where is it now? So you say it's not yours.
I don't even know what kind it is. And I feel like that white car wasn't a pigment. I feel like they picked me up off the ground, put me into the white car to move me closer to the van, and then transferred me to the van. I don't know if that's for sure how it happened, but
Do you think you could be confusing the white car for the white van?
for the white van, I could be, but for some reason, I feel like it was a white car with tan cloth seats, and it was like an older car, like a square body style, kind of like an old Buick or something. I don't know why. That's just what's popping up in my head. I don't know.
Okay.
But I know that his grandfather was the internal affairs commissioner of the Jacksonville police officer. He pays all the city. He writes the checks for all the city employees.
Michael Stringfellow's grandfather is the who? Say
He's
again,
the
please.
internal affairs commissioner. He's the he writes the paychecks of all city employees.
Also, is Harold Stringfellow any relation?
Yeah, that's Stringfellow's dad.
And he's since passed away, but he was the fire chief, right? And I think he was something else before that.
The Stringfellows got a pool in Jacksonville, and they're using it. You know, they use it every chance they get. I wish that he would have just hit me and left. I mean, I would have been much better off if he just hit and ran. Do the things he did. That's why I can't just sit and let it rest. I have to do something. I know right after the incident, he moved. Discount Auto Glass fired him. He moved, and yeah. Since then, Discount Auto Glass has changed the name. They're now Auto Glass now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
As far as the charges related to that incident, what became of those, or what's to become of those?
I'm still going to court over them actually.
Okay.
I got court in a couple days for review on the Act 3 because they're trying to make sure that my head injury, I'm able to proceed with trial because of my head injury.
Wow. So they're making sure you're even okay to go to trial because of how cracked your head got?
Yeah, and I made sure to do the best I could on this test because I didn't want to be proved not fit. I didn't want to be proved not fit because then you have to say that you're guilty. And I'm not. You know,
So you're saying not guilty to all of it?
Not guilty. No, not guilty to all of it because I didn't do anything. I mean, all I wanted to do that day was see my kids. They're making me seem like a monster, like I'm some career criminal, you know, like that's all I do is get in trouble. And, you know, I haven't gotten a speeding ticket in 9 years. And now I can't even work, you know, I have seizures and I ain't got no balance to do construction like I used to. It run my whole life. I was unresponsive for 28 minutes till they shot me. They could have walked up, got me out of the van, took me to the ambulance and took me to the hospital, and my injuries wouldn't have been so bad, you know, but because they pulled me out of the van, put me into the ambulance, took me out of the ambulance, put me back in the ambulance, all that, I mean, for what? To walk me around the parking lot on a stretcher? Like, I don't understand it, you know? I woke up and no explanation why I can't walk, you know, besides you hijacked this guy at gunpoint is what they said.
So you wake up and you're fucked up and they're telling you just robbed a guy.
Yeah, and the nurse she said, exact word, there's no quotes or nothing, but she said, this is the story we got, is her exact words.
The nurse?
She knew that something was up.
So she said it like she didn't believe it.
She knew, she said it like she knew that it was wrong, like she knew that they were lying.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab?